Here we are on the end of the night on a run in the Birkdale dunes on what has been another searing day. Royal Birkdale Golf Club. Look at that ridge path where it stretches to, if you can see, and the sea and the oil rigs and the road. Here you can hear the traffic. Anyway, searing hot Friday day. You don't get many people about in the dunes usually. Shouldn't say that, but perhaps an irrational fear, excuse my misanthropy, but my irrational fear that they'll have to think about who and what they are. But Friday, weekends, holidays, you get a few more. Not on the weekdays particularly. You might get them on paths next to railway lines with funny old narcissistic men, very old men, acting very wrong. And maybe he was a teddy boy, or maybe he wished he had been, he just missed it. A bit too old, a bit too set in his silly ways, a bit too something or other. And that even they will get me, even they will cheat me, get you under your... If I formed a political party, it would probably be called the Character Party or the Character Plus Party. You know, looks a lot lighter, this film, compared to how it seems around. It's quite light. God, I've got to get running again. Are you stopping running? If I don't trip and break my ankle. Character like Martin Luther King, content of your character. Even Nigel Farage has mentioned something like that. What would we have to do to stop somebody behaving in malignant ways, unappreciative ways, the way they do, singling people out over quibbles, trivial things, when they're the quibble, they're the trivial thing, aren't they? It's just unfortunately they're angry, paranoid, irrational, narcissists. Can nothing address this? Like in media, not that you'd ask the media for a lot of help. Can it not be political? Talk about witch hunts, but life is a witch hunt for a lot of people. The least appreciation for those who want to do something good. You're picking holes out of me, aren't you? I wish I was expert at fighting. Wish I was a bouncer. I wish I could get cocky and clever with them before it even started. Basically, I don't think he even saw me, and he could tell what sort of person I was, because of the peculiar, neurodiverse, autistic walk that I must have. Or just that it was a good walk, every time he had, I've done some great exercise sessions lately, and he's talking about how I walk. I mean, seriously, he can't help but think it's the opposite way, and he moved right to the side of the path and stopped. And on the one hand, all right, I'll say hello, but it's like, I'd have a voice like that. I did tell him, I don't need you to move. It all falls on deaf ears. Like Southport, and he wasn't a Scout. So it's not mainly Scousers in this town. The corporate governance, working class, so-called right conservative comedians with Irish blood from London, who are has-beens. I quite like them, but they're has-beens, aren't they? The Jim Davidsons. We're just the place where Scousers retire and work and dominate and come here with their bad moods to join everybody else who's got one.